Hey guys, right, I've kind of done this one before, but it was requested, and it's kind of maybe bringing it a bit more up to speed and giving a bit more information, which is how to go about quoting for jobs on the exchange. And it's all come about when a guy, forget your name, sorry mate, asked a question a little while ago, what if it says e-quotes only, what do you do? Now, what I would always advise, if it says e-quotes only, if it screams, you know, e-quotes only, e-quote it. If it says phone calls only, if you want it, you've got to phone it. What I tend to do, if I'm honest, if I don't want the job, or I'm not that bothered about the job, I'll e-quote it, and I'll maybe e-quote it a little bit high, and that way, if I win it, I think, okay, I'll do it for that money, and I don't have to ring them up and quote it high, and they go, how much? What do you mean now? So, but if I do really want it, what I've been doing a lot lately, I'll e-quote it, and then I'll ring it straight away. And even if it says e-quotes only, if I really want the job, I'll ring it straight away. And just to let you know, this is how I quote for jobs. It's how the conversation kind of goes. So I'll ring it up, and if it says e-quotes only, I'll say, ever so sorry, I know it says e-quotes only, but normally it doesn't. So I say, right, I'm ringing up on that job you've got going from Basingstoke to Slough. And they'll go, oh yes. And I say, yeah, so I've e-quoted it, but I'll ring up because sometimes I get a bit further if I ring. Sometimes I get a laugh. You want to get a laugh, you want to get them on your side, you know, sort of, you know, you try and make a joke out of it, you know, and then you'll give them the quote and they'll go, oh yeah, Vango Transport, yeah, I can see that one on there. And then you kind of go, right, well, how close was I, or how am I getting on? Or they'll either turn around and go like, oh yeah, you're winning at the moment, or they'll go, yeah, we've had a couple cheaper than you, and that kind of thing. And then you've got to make that choice. If you're winning at the moment, you can go, yeah, I'm good. I've got, you know, I've had that before. Shut up. I've had that before where you go, well, you're not actually the cheapest, and I'll go, no, but I am good, and I've got straps and I've got blankets, and you know, that kind of thing. And you want to try when you ring in and talking to them to talk them into it. So you basically ring up, you go, hi, I'm ringing up about that job. They'll go, oh yes, or they'll turn around and say, if you haven't quoted, what's your quote? Give them a price. You sometimes get, okay, I'll let you know if you're successful. Normally, if they say, I'll let you know if I'm successful, I kind of figure they've got quite a few quotes on that job, and they've probably got quite a few cheaper quotes on that job. In that case, I kind of think to myself, well, do I really want to go cheaper? And never get yourself in that position. You know, like you see the mob on the TV when they're going to buy a house, and they go in and they go, I've done this before in the past, and they go, right, my maximum budget is, I'm going to get this house, I'm going to do it up, and my maximum budget is, we're not spending any more than £25,000. And then they walk out, they say, how much you buy the house for? They went, 90 grand. And you know what's happened? They've got in the bidding war, they've gone, yeah, I'll have that. If someone turns around to you and they say, well, okay, you quote them on a job, say 100 quid, and they say, we've got quotes for 80, you suddenly think, I'm going to beat them, I'm going to do 75. Think about it, take a breath, take a pause and go, do I really want that? Do I really want to be stuck out in the middle of nowhere? Do I want to do all that many miles and not get something back? And then I did it before once. I beat a guy's quote just because I wanted the job. Ended up driving to Bristol, got to Bristol at 4 o'clock at night and went, what did I do that for? 150 quid, but now I've got to come all the way back from Bristol, doing all the dead miles, all the dead time. So, and I thought I'd be better off just staying around town, maybe picking up a couple of jobs, maybe 50, 60 quid each, do no miles and go home. This was in the days before the lockdown, so. But anyway, that's kind of it. So ring them up. If it says e-quotes only, if you really want the job, I'd ring them anyway. The worst case scenario you're going to get is, it says e-quotes only, you go, yep, ever so sorry mate, won't trouble you anymore. And do you know the amount of times I've done that where it says e-quotes only, and then 2 minutes later the phone rings up and it's like, hi, that job, yeah, we just spoke on the phone. I don't know why. I'm waiting to get in the gate. The guy's on a break, and then I've got one lined up. I'm in Basingstoke at the moment. Then I've got one lined up going from Slough to West 3, and it's beautiful. The weather is fantastic out here. So anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope you do your social distancing, clean your hands, stay safe, take care, take money.